And we are back. We are, well, I am going to rank the Packers 2023 draft class. As a Packers fan, uh, I feel obligated to do so. And I may be late, but we're going to do it anyway. And tomorrow will be the actual NFL uh, mock draft, where we rank all 31 first round picks. Anyway, starting out at pick 13, we have Lucas Van Ness, who is a linebacker slash edge out of Iowa. I like this pick. I think there was a better guy on the board, aka Jackson Smith-Njigba. I don't know why you didn't go with Jackson Smith-Njigba, but I'm fine with Lucas Van Ness. I think this is a great pick. I think he will struggle in his first season, but I think he'll only get better as the years go on. Uh, so I'm gonna say, out of 10, I'm gonna rank this probably 7.5. I think there was better guys, personally at the position and just in general, but I still think this is a very good pick. At number 42 in the second round, the Packers went tight end Luke Musgrave, out of Oregon State. I don't like this pick. I think with a guy like Darnell Washington on the board, you should have gone with him. Uh, Luke Musgrave, don't get me wrong, I think he can be great, but I just don't see it. I'm going to give it a flat 5 out of 10. At number 50, we have Jaden Reed. Uh, this is an interesting one. I like this pick. I think you could have got him way later, maybe looking at even the fourth round. Uh, and I just think there were better receivers on the board. I do like to pick of a receiver here, but not Jaden Reed specifically. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. I think if you drafted him later, probably in the fourth, I would have been ecstatic about this pick, but you didn't. At number 78, we have Tucker Kraft, tight end out of South Dakota State. This, on the other hand, I think this is a fantastic pick by the Packers. I feel like he's going to really fit the scheme fit of Green Bay. I feel like he's just really going to solidify the offense now. I'm not expecting him to make an impact immediately, but, I think definitely he will be one of the better tight ends in the league. I think he will outperform Luke Musgrave. I'm going to give this pick a 9 out of 10. I think this is the best pick so far. Next at 116, we have Colby Wooden, defensive line out of Auburn. Once again, this pick is fine. It's nothing special. I don't see the hype around him. I don't see why you went after him. It could work out, but I'm going to give it a... What did I give Jaden Reed? Like a 3.5 out of 10? We'll say free. If I gave Jaden Reed a 3.5 or something, I'll give him a free. I just don't see the pick. I think there was way more needs than a D-line. Sean Clifford, we're not even going to talk about this. This is going to be a 1 out of 10. Don't know why you picked him. I think you could have got him way later in the draft. This is just a waste of a pick, in my opinion. 1 out of 10. 6, Carl Brooks out of Bowling Green. I didn't notice, but apparently he's very good. I didn't think he was that great, but from what the fans are saying, they've got me kind of hyped around him. This is a D-line out of Bowling Green. This is a lot better of a spot to pick a D-lineman than the fourth round. I'm going to give this pick a nice 8 out of 10. I think this is a very good pick value-wise. And yeah, next, Anders Carlson, kicker out of Auburn, brother of Daniel Carlson, who's a very successful kicker. With that alone, I think this is going to be a great pick. This is late in the draft as well, 6th round, and you don't have any kicker on the roster currently, well, besides him now. And it was really just him or Mason Crosby, and I'm glad he chose a new guy, even if he sucks. I'd rather move on from Mason Crosby. I'm going to give this pick a 9.5 out of 10, where the value is, and the positional value, I think this is the perfect pick, nearly. Carrington Valentine, cornerback out of Kentucky. You want to talk about a 10 out of 10 pick? I'm just going to say 10 out of 10. This is exactly what I would have done with this pick. Rated very high in some people's, uh, uh, what are they? Like, Todd McShay, Mel Kiper, analysts, draft analysts. Very high. I believe Mel had him going in like the 4th round. Falls all the way to the 7th. That just kind of says this. I think this is going to be a very good pick. Yeah, he might not play much, but this could be a Eric Stokes replacement depending on what happens with him, or maybe even a Rasul Douglas replacement if, you know, Rasul doesn't have a great year. 10 out of 10. Lou Nichols, I'm going to say right now, 2 out of 10. It's not bad. Like, it's not big. You have 2 good running backs, and personally, I like Patrick Taylor a lot. I don't know why you take a running back here, especially this guy. I think you could have got some different guys, but 2 out of 10. Anthony Johnson Jr., 9.5. Another near perfect pick. I think you should have gone Antonio Johnson when you had the opportunity, but you wait and get Anthony Johnson in the 7th. Not going to make a key difference, probably 7th round pick that I'm not very high on. I think this is a very fine pick, but 9.5 because if he does work out, this is going to be a great pick. Just with value, you needed a safety. I felt like you waited way too long, but you do get one in the end. So, yeah. And finally, Grant DuBose, wide receiver out of Charlotte. I don't like this pick. You already got... Oh, I totally skipped over Dontavion Wicks, actually. That pick, I'm going to say, is a 6.5. I don't see how great it's going to be. I think it could work out. I do not know. I do like the value, 5th round receiver, but I don't think it's going to be great. Okay, now we can actually... Grant DuBose, do not like this pick. 2 out of 10. I don't know why you're taking a receiver when you already drafted 2 early and you have Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson, and Samori Toure, and maybe even Jawan Renfrey, I'm not sure, who I think is heavily underrated. I think he should at least be on a roster. It's the final pick. There was like 4 picks left in the draft when you drafted him, so it's all fine. But I definitely think he could have gotten something else. Like maybe an O-lineman, because they can learn behind a pretty solid O-line in terms of players. So, 2 out of 10. And that's going to do it for my recap of the Packers' 13 draft picks from this year's draft. I hope you enjoyed. I did. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And if you want a sum total, have all of these guys, I don't like this. I think this is going to be 5 out of 10. The early picks were not impressive, and then the late picks are very impressive in my opinion. You know, with Carrington Valentine, Anders Carlson, Carlos Brooks, and Anthony Johnson, but those aren't guys I'm going to expect to make big differences. Those are guys who I expect to be backups, essentially. Maybe a starter, but not, a Pro Bowler or an All-Pro. Just kind of a starter that, like, if you're a fan of the team, you'll know the name of, but you won't really know the name if you aren't a fan of the team. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I did 5 out of 10, very mid, and I'll see you guys next time, which will be tomorrow with the whole first round. Goodbye, hope you enjoyed, and yeah, let me know if you agree or disagree.